Well, Kevin Stefanski was asked at the owners' meeting about the expectations for this year's team.
Yeah, as you can imagine, I don't really think of it that way. I think about putting our team together and getting ready to play good football come week one. Expectations for our players, we always hold ourselves to a high standard. So certainly when you get back in the building and you start working towards your goals, 32 teams want to win the Super Bowl. That'll never change. But for us, we really put the focus on the work that goes into it, and a lot of that work will start in earnest on April 17th.
And again, that's pretty much what he has to say. You're not going to come out and say we expect to win the Super Bowl because there are steps to that.
No, and look, and Coach Stefanski, look, this has never been his thing. He has never, put out, wild acclamations, any of that. And, I know a lot of people probably give him a hard time for it. But his team, it's get better every day. It's compete, it's succeed, all those types of things. He never wants to put those expectations out there. Maybe rightfully so with some of the media members he's got to deal with on a daily basis. But I think you can see a little gleam. I think you can see a little gleam back in the eye here. And we probably haven't seen that since 2020. Knowing, what's come in the door, knowing the type of players, not only on the field they brought in, but also the type of guys that these are as far as being in locker rooms. And when you're talking about a player like Marquise Goodwin's played in a Super Bowl, a player like Juan Thornhill has been into 3 Super Bowls. You go out and you get these guys for a reason. You want guys to, because sometimes things can get lost from the coaches to the players. But when other players come in, and a guy like Juan Thornhill, who's been in the NFL 4 years, says, I don't really know anything else but going to Super Bowls and hopefully winning them. You want your players to basically, soak that up like sponges. You want them to say and hear that and say, yeah, that is what we want. That is what I want personally. And I think that's a lot, that's gone on here is, bringing in different type of players and bringing in players that are coming from winning locker rooms.